Hi guys, how are you everyone? Can you hear me everyone?
Yes.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Hi, hi. Let
Sir,
me,
good evening. Good evening.
good
Hello,
evening.
good
Good
evening,
night.
sir.
Good night in Bangladesh.
Hello. Good evening from Bangladesh.
Good evening. Just bear with me a few seconds, yeah? I'm just gonna open it first. If you are in a background where there is noise, uh, please mute yourself and then unmute when you're talking. I'll let everyone talk, okay? So it's gonna be a lot of conversations. Everyone's gonna have a chance to talk, but make sure the others are silent because otherwise it's hard for others to hear what you're saying. All right? Okay, but I want a lot of conversation here. Let me start. Before we start, let me just see if I can share screen. So welcome everyone. Thank you for joining. I know it's your time is valuable. My time is valuable. Everyone's time is valuable, but we will make the maximum out of this session. So I want everyone to focus on this and learn as much as possible, so that you'll be happy at the end of the day. Your time was worth something. All right. Okay. So first of all, I'd like to ask you to switch on the cameras if you can, please. It will be nice because then I can see who's there and then I can give you more chances to speak. Uh, I can see Deepika. Hi, Deepika. How are you? Nice to see you. I think you're on mute. You need to unmute. Pratap, how are you?
I'm fine. What about you?
Yeah, very good. Thank you. I can see Sanjay. Is that Sanjay Nobu?
Yes, sir. Exactly, sir. Kainaru from Bhutan, sir.
Okay.
Nice to see you, sir.
Yeah, I saw your video. It was very nice. Well done. Hi, how are you? Deepika, I think
Uh,
unmute yourself, otherwise I can't hear. So I want you to.
Hi. How are you, sir?
Hi, very good. Thank you. So who else is here? Tasmia is here. Hi, Tasmia. Hi, Anoma. Hi, Nuan. Hi, Mohammed Masood. Here,
Hi,
Tasmin,
sir. How are you?
Tasneem, Chaminder,
Hi, I'm good.
Hi.
Daminder,
Hello, sir. How are you, sir?
Hanim here.
Hi, sir. Quite well.
Okay, I think okay, that's great. I got Rashid. Great. Let me share the screen first. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Unmuted now.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Same.
Okay,
yes, sir.
that's good. Great. Okay, let's start the session. So we're gonna do this session for about 2 hours. I will try to keep it within 2 hours, and have a pen and paper ready. Try to take notes if you can. Then you learn something. Make sure you use what you're learning. It's not just listening to me or learning something and then forget about it. But you need to use what you're learning. That's how you improve yourself. So let's start the session. So this is the second session actually we are doing live, and let me see. So the second session. Okay, let's get to know each other. So the first thing we need to do is get to know each other. So I want every one of you. It's not a lot of people, so it's fine. I think we got time. Yeah, we got plenty of time. So I want everyone to talk about yourself a little. So this is a practical session where you get the chance, you get the opportunity to talk. All right. So make the maximum out of this. It's not for me to talk. I talk enough. Yeah, in the UK I just talk in English anyway. So for you guys, this is a good opportunity. So make the maximum out of this. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. If you make a mistake, that's fine. This is a learning session. You understand, everyone? Can you see? Because I think everyone is on mute. Yeah. Is that okay, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. So I want you to
Yes.
Yes.
say your name first, where you're from, and these are what you need to tell me, right? So your name, where you're from, because I can see different people from different countries. I've got people from Bangladesh, from Sri Lanka, from other countries as well, I think Bhutan. And what is your English goal? This is very, very important. If you want to improve English, you need to have an English goal. Like you achieve your life goals, like you achieve your financial goals, like you achieve your family goals, like you achieve your health goals, right? You have to have an English goal. For you to improve, you have to have an English goal. If you don't, if you don't have an English goal, what you need to do is you need to create one now. Okay, and then think about an English goal, what you want to achieve, and then say what your English goal is. Then tell us what your problems are in achieving your goal. I'm sure you have had a lot of problems. That's why you are here. If you don't have any problems, you won't be here. You won't be spending time here. You'll be doing something else. And why is your goal very important? Why is English important to you? That's yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Okay. So who wants to go first? Any hands? Can I see any hands? Anyone? If no one wants to go, I will just okay. Tanim. Tanim Zaman. Is that right? Zaman.
Yes.
Okay. Keep it to about 2 minutes, 3 minutes maximum. But make sure you say everything you have asked. If everyone else can be muted. Tara, can you mute everyone else, but just unmute Tanim, and then you can start, Tanim.
Yes.
Right.
What I gonna tell? First, my name and where from.
Yeah, this is okay. Oops. Let me go back. Okay, yeah, this is what you need to say. Name, the country, your English goal, problems, and then why is your goal important? So these are what you need to say.
My name's Mamatanim Zaman. I am from Bangladesh, and my goal is solely to achieve the English in maximum level in terms of speaking, writing, and various. And I've probably in terms of problem achieving, I have some lot of problems I'm currently facing. First of all, is speaking. Because I'm a Bangladeshi. I was I'm a Bangladeshi citizen, so yes, my native language is Bengali. So in terms of English speaking, it's difficult to speak fluently. So I want to overcome this problem. And in terms of writing, there's minimum difficulties I'm facing.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much. That's great. Thank you. Okay, Tanim, who wants to go next? Let me see. Let me see. Chaminda Ratnayake.
Yes, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Chaminda.
Yeah, I'm Chaminda Ratnai. I'm from Sri Lanka. So I have been learning English since many years, but I want to be fluent. So I want to speak fluently. So that's why I joined with sir. And the English is very important because we need to work with other countries members as well. We have to get good connection with foreigners as well. So that's why I want to make my fluency.
Good. Okay, that's very good. Let's move on. Let's get Anoma. I'm just picking one by one. Don't think that I don't know who raised the hand first, so I'm just gonna see who's raised the hand, and I'm just gonna pick people, right? So it's your turn, Anoma.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I'm Anama Basmati from Sri Lanka. I have been learning English for many years, and I want to be a good English speaker. And I face a lot of problems in speaking English because of some technical problem, I think, in my grammar also. And sometimes I face a lot of problems in speaking regularly. I think it should be improved. And English is very important to do our professional career as well as our studies. And I followed my basic degree in English, and after that I followed my master's in English, but I want to improve more. That's why I joined this course. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Anoma. Well done. Okay, let's move on. Ajit Hera.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Ajit.
Good evening. I'm from Sri Lanka. My native place is Kandy, and I have been learning English since schooling. But actually, now I am a banker working in Kandy, and actually I need to improve my speaking knowledge in day-to-day life. We are using English in written. I can manage the English because we are always using, but in speaking we are somewhat difficult to manage the situation. Therefore I joined this, and I think that you will be the best person to improve my English. Therefore I really love this group and this program. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ajit. Okay, Nilum Mindi.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
Hello, I'm Nilumindi. I'm from Sri Lanka. I would like to fluent in English because I'm following my degree in English medium.
Can you switch on the camera if you don't mind? It will be nice to see you as well, you know. You can. If you can't, it's,
yeah.
That's fine. Okay, go on.
So when I'm speaking in English,
Yeah.
I make so many mistakes, grammar mistakes, and sometimes I couldn't remember the new words when I'm speaking.
Yeah.
That's why I joined to this course, and I'm following my degree in English medium. So I would like to improve my English knowledge. That's why I joined to this course. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Well done. Okay, I'm gonna pick a few more. I know you guys didn't raise your hand, but it doesn't mean you joined this group and you joined this class for a reason. So the reason is you want to improve your English. So whether you like it or not, I'm gonna make you guys speak today, at least a little bit, because I want everyone to improve. So I want Deepika to introduce herself and say a few words, please.
Hello.
Hi,
How are you today? Good evening, everyone. I'm Deepika. I'm from Sri Lanka. I'm an accountant. I joined this English course to improve my spoken English knowledge. And I try to learn much more better spoken English in this course. Thank you.
Well done. Thank you. Great. Okay, I've got Kavsa Ahmed. You need to unmute, Kavsa.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Kausar Ahmed. I am from Bangladesh. I want to practice English because I want to go to abroad for my higher studies. Recently, I have completed my graduation at law. So I want to go to London for my master's program. That is why I want to improve my English fluency. Thank you very much. That's all.
Thank you very much. Well done. Okay, I'm going to pick a few more. Okay, Tasmia, do you want to say something, please? We can't hear you. Okay, I think we heard some.
Hello.
Yeah, I think we can hear you now.
Okay, so good evening to everyone. I'm Tasmia Shoshi. I'm from Dhaka, Bangladesh, and I have completed my schooling this year. So the main goal is that I want to become fluent like a native speaker. That's why I have joined this group so that I can speak and I can learn more regarding English, because the main point is speaking. I have faced some difficulty. I'm able to talk in English, but not that influent, right? So I have faced many problems. For example, sometimes I feel shy or hesitate while I speak. So I want to improve that, and yeah, that's all about me.
Thank you very much. Well done. Okay, and Kanis Fatima. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. Yeah, it's you. Your turn, Kanis.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello.
I'm Kanis Fatima. I'm from Dhaka, Bangladesh, and I have completed my post-graduation this year.
Something happened. You need to unmute yourself. I think you muted.
Now, you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Sometimes I suffer a lack of confidence at speaking language, and hesitate and shy feels. That's why I want to be a fluency about speaking English speaking. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well done. Okay, I've got. I'm really sorry. I don't think I can pronounce your name. But Badiri. How do I pronounce your name? Still really sorry. Badiri Releng. How do I say your name? You need to unmute. I can't hear you. You're on mute. You need to unmute. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Mr. Mposi Banda. Unfortunately, my phone is not working, so I've borrowed one for my friend so that I can join the meeting.
Okay,
so
great.
Maybe I'm very sorry you misspelled this man's full name, but my name is Mposi Banda. Actually, I'm very yes, my name is Mposi Banda. Actually, I'm very glad to have joined you in this meeting today. As I've already said it before, my name is Mposi Banda. I'm here in Botswana.
Yeah.
And the village that I'm coming from is Kasane, which is in the northern part of Botswana. Mostly this country is sharing borders with South Africa.
Yeah.
Zimbabwe.
Impossible Banda, can you tell me why English is important?
Yes, English is important because it can open doorways of my life.
Mhm.
Because as of now,
Yeah.
I've got English communication breakdown, so I cannot just penetrate through international dialogues.
Okay.
So I feel maybe if I can go through this forum,
Yeah.
it will improve my English very, very well.
Good.
That is why I'm so much interested in this group to enhance and speak very fluent English. That is why I'm very, very keen to join this group, say.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much. I think we can give
Most
a
welcome.
couple of more people. Let's see. Anoma, do you want to take? Do you want to say something? You didn't get a chance, did you? Oh no, you did speak. Yeah. Who didn't get a chance? Prasadini, I think you had the hand raised, but somehow something happened. Prasadini? Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
I'm Prasadini. I'm from Sri Lanka. My English goal is connect to others in English, and I want to create many creations with English. And so this group is a very best opportunity for this. Thank you.
Okay. Great. Thank you. One more, Tasneem. That's it. This is the last one, okay? Because we need to carry on with the class. So I'll give Tasneem a chance, and then we'll carry on with the session. All right? Go on, Tasneem.
Hi, sir. Good evening and good evening for all. And I'm Tasnim, and I'm living in Sri Lanka. And I want to improve my all four skills. And you know, English is an international language, and that is a medium. Already we have another all the books and in English. So I want to study further my higher studies. So that's how I'm learning. But anyway, most of the time I'm studying English, everything in English. But anyway, I feel I want to improve my English knowledge. That's why I'm joining this program.
Okay. Thank you very much, Tasneem.
That's
I
all.
think you joined
Okay,
last
great.
week, right? Didn't you?
Yes.
Last time.
Not last, but before that, I think.
Yeah. Okay. That's great. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Right. So let's get on with the session. I will give you others to talk as well. Don't worry. This is not the end of it, right? We are going to have a debate. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to divide you guys into two, and then I'm going to get you guys to talk. So because this is a spoken English session, so it's not me who need to speak. It's you guys who need to speak. So I will make you guys speak. Let's get to the session and then start the session. So we get on with this, and then we learn something. Right. First of all, let me just share the screen again. I want to ask a few questions. Right. So if you have to travel, say you have to travel 100 miles, how would you travel? Would you walk? Would you cycle? Would you drive or take a taxi? Would you take the train? Do you take a bus? Raise the hand who will walk 100 miles. Who think is best to walk? Who thinks it's better to cycle? There might be a few. Good. Chaminda thinks that's better to cycle. Good. Who thinks it's better to take a taxi, a train, or a bus, or some public transport? Okay. I think the rest of you guys think that. Perfect. So why I'm asking this question is sometimes we pay for the speed. There is this saying, a quote saying, pay for speed, because sometimes you can't catch up because your time is the most valuable asset in your life. There is no other asset more valuable than the time, right? So because you can't get the time. Once the time has gone, that's it. So, and there is only a limited number of like hours or days or months or years you have in your life. So this is very, very important to know this. Whatever you do, if you can pay for the speed, if you can pay and get that in a concentrated way, it's better, it's more efficient, it's more effective to do that. So it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're doing that's why you go to school. Otherwise, you self-learn. You do all the experiments, science you do on your own and try to figure out all the science, all the maths, English, all the subjects you will try to figure out yourself. Why you're going to school is to get the knowledge from someone because they have studied that each subject and they have specialized that subject so they can teach you in a short period. So it's the same when it comes to English. So if there is a way to pay for your speed, it's better to do that. This is just an idea. This is an opinion. This is a well recognized concept. So this is something that I wanted to let you guys know before we continue. Okay. Anyone who's excuse me, who disagrees, or do you guys agree to this? Raise your hand. You can say yes. You can you can send a message saying yes, actually. Right? So whoever agrees, say yes. So we know. Good. Let's move on to the next slide. Excuse me. And another thing is, this is a very, very important concept. I'm going to talk about the mindset. I'm going to talk about how you need to approach this, because sometimes it's the mindset more than the English. It's more than what you're studying. It's the mindset. If you don't have the proper mindset, you might not acquire what you're supposed to acquire, or you might not get the best out of it, right? So this is Albert Einstein. He's saying insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you will get the same result. So in order to get different results, better results, you need to do something different. So I'm sure you joined this group for a reason. You have been probably going for, classes, doing courses, I don't know. You have studied at school and tried your best. Now you have joined this because you have seen something different. So you have to start doing something different. And it's not it. You need to take uncomfortable action. This is the most important thing. What you guys don't do is, when I said, who wants to talk about themselves? I didn't say everyone raising the hand. Why is that? This is where you need to, improve on. You need to take the uncomfortable action. It's not easy. You think I'm doing an easy job. It's harder for me. You guys are staring at me like that. And, it scares me sometimes. But I'm taking the uncomfortable action because we need to do this. That's how you improve. This is how I improve. So if you guys want to improve, you need to open your mouth and start talking. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes. We will make mistakes. This is our second language. I don't think there is anyone whose first language is English is here with us. Right? This is your second language. You should be proud that you can, speak another language. It's not easy to speak two languages. I know there are people who speak more than two languages. I'm sure Afra can speak 3 languages. Right, Afra?
Yes, sir. Yes.
See, some people can speak more than 2 languages, but you should be proud that you can speak more than 1 language. So what I'm trying to say is, if you make mistakes, that's okay. That's fine to make mistakes, but you have to move forward, making mistakes. That is the way forward. So that's why I'm saying you need to take the uncomfortable action. And if you keep doing the same thing, you're not going to get anywhere. You're going to be at the same place. So you need to do something else. That's why I give you guys homework to do. How many of you guys have submitted homework, the videos? Raise your hand. I haven't seen many. Well done. Whoever submitted, well done. That's very good. You're taking uncomfortable action. It's not easy. It's hard. You're thinking, oh my God, these people are going to look at this and then laugh at me. I'm going to make a lot of mistakes. That's fine. You know, the thing is, the people who submitted, not many people have watched it, right? Have you realized? Only I have watched, and then Tara, and maybe a couple of more. You understand? Because everyone is concerned about themselves than anyone else. So don't worry about submitting. What you're doing is not getting others to, comment or test you. What you're doing is, let me just actually pin myself, otherwise you're not going to see. So what you're actually doing, oh, I have been drawing. Who has been drawing? It's not me. Okay, anyway, doesn't matter. So what was I going to say? Yeah, what you're trying to do is you're taking this uncomfortable action and then you're making yourself better. You're being more comfortable in talking. That's what you're trying to do. So that's why I want everyone, when you go back to the group, when you go back to the WhatsApp group, when you go back to the Facebook group, just update something. I have seen a couple of people who uploaded a video, but they haven't recorded themselves. They've just recorded a view outside. I don't know if that person is here in the group. That's very good. I'm not asking you to record yourself. We want to hear what you're saying, but you can record, I don't know, something, the sky, the flow, anything. Just make sure, or record something, the audio, and then share the audio. It's for you to improve. That's how you improve. This is a very good way of improving because you guys don't have a partner to speak in English with. You understand? There are solutions to this. We'll get to the solutions, but for now, keep doing the homework. This is very important. Make sure you guys came here. Your time is important, right? And everyone's time is important because no one is paying for me to be here. I don't have to be here. I don't need to do this, right? But I'm doing this because I like doing this. One thing is I'm helping you guys. And one thing is I know how I got here and I know the struggle I went through to come here. Because when I came to London, first, I couldn't understand what they were saying because firstly, the accent was different. I knew English. I could speak a little bit of English. I'm not saying I couldn't speak a word, but the thing is, I didn't understand the way they were talking. I didn't understand anything because I wasn't used to the accent. So this is very important. If someone is planning to go to another country, you might think you speak English. You might think you understand English, but when you go there, you'll be like, what the hell are they talking? I was embarrassed. I started sweating. When I first came, I started sweating. It was winter. It was like, I don't know, minus here, but I was sweating because I didn't know what to do. I started shaking. That's normal. That's pretty normal because I'm not used to speaking with foreigners. So it's the same thing. For you to get used to that, you need to take uncomfortable action. I will get to solutions later, but let's carry on. Let's learn something. Okay. I'm going to pick a topic. Okay. It looks like we are going to have a debate first. English is important versus English is useless. Who wants to be in the group saying English is useless? Any races? Anyone who wants to be in that group? I don't think anyone wants to be in that group.
No one gonna raise his hand to say English is useless.
Yeah, okay. You guys are here because English is important, right? So I'm not going to take that. Okay, let's move on. You can learn by just being in a group or you must practice. So I don't think anyone wants to take that you can learn by just being in a group. Do you understand? What I'm trying to say is you have to take action. Just being in a group. I know in the Facebook group, we have about 800 members. But how many of you guys take action? How many of you guys, at least read the posts? How many of you guys have submitted the homework? How many of you guys are here? Do you understand? So that is the problem. That is why only 3% succeed in life, in everything, right? Let's move on. So we are going to pick two, actually, we are going to get to topics, okay? Online education and traditional education. I'm going to split this into two, right? I've got Deepika and I've got Afra, right? I'm gonna make two leaders actually. Afra, you're gonna be one team leader. Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Deepika, you want to be the other team leader?
Okay. That's okay for me.
Okay, Deepika. Okay, so Afra is going to be online education, group A. And Deepika is going to be group B, team leader. So now I want you guys to pick one by one. I want you guys to pick people. Let me just, not sure if we can do a, let's stop this and see if we can do a, no, I don't think I've added that feature actually. Can we do a breakout room, or is that not on here? Maybe we haven't added the breakout room option to this one. Okay, that's okay. We don't need to break you guys up, right? What we are going to do is this. So I'm going to tell you, okay, Tasneem is in, Tasneem. Can you, Tara, can you rename, can you put A in front of Tasneem, and then Ajit Thera, B, Anjali, A, Anoma, B. I'm going by the order, alphabetical order. I'm gonna just put one, the first one, A, B, A, B, A, B. Just keep changing until you finish, and then we'll split everyone into two groups. So this is what you need to do. Let me just, we don't need to see this anyway, that's fine. Right. Is it done? Okay, no. You carry on, that's fine. You keep doing it. We got 33, so we've got about 15 in each. Wow, that's a lot, but it's okay. I was trying to limit this to about 25, but okay, that's okay. Let me just share the screen while you do this. You guys can see the rules here. Can you? Let's unmute a few people, I think. Otherwise, I don't even know what you guys can see. And let's.
Yes, we
Yeah.
can see. Yeah.
whoever is in a quiet place, you can unmute yourself. Yeah, I will mute again because when we start the debate, we are okay. We need to finish this in 20 minutes. So okay, so we need to. What's my nose? That person has to. Whoever's in on the road. Okay. Okay. So these are the rules, right? So the first person who will go will be the team leader, right? So you have to bring in as many points as possible. So you guys remember the topics, right? So whoever's got an A in front of the name, so that means you're in group A. So group A means online education or virtual education or teaching is good. So you guys are saying online education is the one. And the ones with a B, you guys need to say traditional education. You need to physically go somewhere to a school or to a class and learn, right? So you guys are saying that. And what you can do is you can also talk about the drawbacks of the opposition team, the other team. Say if you're in group B, you can say, oh, online education, I don't know, I'm not going to say anything, right? So you need to figure out, write down as many as possible. I'm going to give everyone a chance. The first one to go is the team leader, and then after the team leader, I will go by the order, name order or something, and then we will add points. Tara will add the points one by one, and I will say if it's a valid or invalid point, whatever. And then once you finish, you come back, and then the team leader gets another chance. You can send a message to the team leader. If you have another point, you can add another one. Say if you forgot something, you can add one, and then so everyone gets a chance to talk. So speak. You will get 1 minute each, right? So you have to go fast. Otherwise, you're gonna run out of time, and you'll be here until midnight. Let me see. Okay, let's. Are you ready, Afra?
Yes, yes.
Good. Okay, let's go there. I'm gonna just time, all right? And I'm gonna say that's it.
So, so I'm going to talk about online education, right? So how it is useful in today's world, right? So online education facilitates distance learning. You can learn from anywhere around the world, right? So if you take things like COVID-19 pandemic is a very good example where most of the students were forced to learn through online, right? Imagine a situation where there's a pandemic and the schools are closed. So there's no option. The only option available is online education, right? And imagine a situation where you have traveling restrictions, right? So in times of those, you can't always expect people to travel physically to those places and always visit when you physically and learn. What you have to do is you have to get used to online education. And the thing is, the good thing in online education is most students, they can make use of the technology available today, right? So they can become more technologically developed, right? So they will be having, they will be using platforms like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Google Classroom. So many things help for online education. And if you take the present courses which are available, like if you take an MBA or any other degree, if you want to follow those courses in foreign universities, you don't have to visit them physically, but instead you can log through. If you have, the only thing you should have is an internet connection and a laptop. So you can log in through your laptop and access those courses as well. Another important thing is you don't need to have, you don't need to think about how you dress, about your dress. You don't need to spend so much on clothes, on purchasing office clothes.
And also you no need to spend on transport. You can save cost on transport, you can save cost on your clothing, and you don't need to spend yourself on how you look. Thing is, you can learn at your own convenience at home, right?
Okay.
And the thing is,
That's it.
yes, thanks.
Time up. Okay. Well done. Okay. Who's going next? Okay. Let me just. So it's the next team lead actually. It's Deepika. Yes, Deepika.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm.
Wait.
Good evening. Yeah. Good evening.
One second. I need to time. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody. I'm going to talk about the physically learning. Physically go and learn at the somewhere. If we are going to physically, and we can meet each other. If you are going to learn some language, it's very good if you can talk to each other and interact with each other. I think it's better than the online learning, because if you meet each other at the class, you can exchange your idea in English language, and you can talk about your life and educations and all these in the physically. You can build up the relationship with each other at the class members. I think it's a physical education is better than online. I think so. Thank you.
Okay, great. Okay, who's next? Let's see. Okay, Tasneem.
Great. I would like prefer to go for a current. It's mean a model learning. That's we call virtual, direct, and all. Since, as you stated already, Albert Einstein said, you know, that if he did the same thing again and again, we can't expect the results. If we have to, if I start the different thing, we can go ahead and hit it. So since you know, through the virtual learning, and we need not worry about the time zone. Another one, we can easily the one-to-one speaking and the facial expression we can see, and so whatever the medium we can communicate, and it's, I think, rather than the drawback, it's uh, more advantageous. And as Afra stated, the better example is a pandemic, and currently, you know, the Sri Lanka face the transport situations. So better to we can stay in a one place and we can communicate, and we have saved a lot of time. Sorry, sir.
Time's up. It's you only get 1 minute.
Great.
Right.
Okay, fine.
Let's move on to the next one. Before we go to, I need to tell you guys something. You guys have something inefficient here. One thing is, we know what your topic is, so you don't need to repeat the topic and waste time. That's one thing. And then try to go as fast as you can. Points will add points, because you need to bring, and repeating points is not going to add any more points. So you need to make sure you bring up new points rather than, you know, keep repeating the same thing that your team member said. So try to bring up as many new ideas as possible, right? Okay. So we got Afra, Deepika, we had Tasneem, and from B team, Anoma. Wait, 1 second. Let me just reset. When I say start, can Tara, can you pin the person who's speaking, please? It's harder for me. Replace the pin and then put the one who's talking. Is Tara here? Have we lost Tara? Okay. No. Yeah, let me just do that. Okay, you can start.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Our team is enhancing our ideas about the traditional education, and I think this is very much interesting thing because of we should go to our institute for our learning. It will be helpful to make team leaders and team building activities, and I think uh, in the online education some drawbacks. I want to add some drawback in this online education. I think most of the Sri Lankan school children were addicted to the mobile phones, and it is a big issue currently in Sri Lanka. And I think this is we want to give up phones in our school children. And another thing is some
Time's up.
emotional.
Sorry, time's up.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Let's go to next one. I'm almost done it. Anjali. Yeah. Okay, you can start. Anjali. Present. Are you ready? Anjali, we can't hear you. Okay, let me give someone else. I can't. Impossible. You hear? Can you hear us? Did I say the name right this time? Yes, you need to unmute.
Hello.
Hello, yeah, it's your turn. Go ahead.
Yes. To say online learning, I feel is very good because most of the time you are with your family while you are doing studies at the same time. And another advantage for that is you can as well work and make a little bit of money still when you are doing your studies. Nowadays you may find that communication moves fast, more especially when working with when doing like the service of telecommunication, which will involve the online studying. So I would say online studies is very excellent. One could just go in because it's open many opportunities. Like maybe you can't go to Europe, you can't go to any places which will need a lot of money. You can still do that at your place. Life goes on. Thank you.
Thank you. You stopped on time. Very good. Okay. So now the Ajit. Let me just
Yes.
1 second.
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Where are you? Okay. Just okay, start.
Okay. Well, I think physical education is more important than virtual education. Why I say that? Because teacher can understand the student and what student doing when physical education. Teacher can concentrate one by one who are the poor and who are the best, and teacher can identify the people needs. When we are looking at the primary education and preschool education, virtual education is not useful. We need to use physical education. Teacher can understand what is the student thinking and what is their emotional level and how to build up it and how to build up. Yeah,
That's
I
right.
think this is it is very much.
Okay, that's it. Right. Thank you very much, Ajit. Okay, next, let me see. We need to go fast, otherwise you're going to miss. Nilumindi.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, just bear with me. I need to reset this.
Okay. So I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
online. So I think online education is better than physical education because online classes offer self-paced learning and schedule flexibility, and for people who do not appreciate the structure of in-person classroom meetings, online learning is a great alternative. So students all work and learn at different paces, and online classes offer the ability for students to follow their own schedules. So online education enables the teacher and the students to set their own learning pace, and there is the added flexibility of setting a schedule that fits everyone's agenda. As a result, using an online educational platform allows for a better balance of work and studies. So there
Okay.
is
I just mute when you finish, all right? When the 1 minute is gone, I just stop you guys. Otherwise, you keep talking. Right. Next person is Aruni. Aruni?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Our topic is uh, traditional education. Actually, in my point of view, I would like to say traditional education is the best because in traditional education we can move. Actually, we can meet our friends, but online lectures it's not good because they cannot work their friends as actually mentally and physically. Nowadays we can see they have a lot of problems in our country also. Then actually my idea is traditional education. If we can move physically education, that's a great thing.
Okay, thank you. That's perfectly timed. Okay, good. And Nuwan, next up.
So my point is, so globally technology is going up day to day because it is a similarly we must use online platforms. So that's a better. Because of previous we are facing so many challenges, previous COVID sessions and another reasons actually. So Sri Lanka is a more crisis there. But however, it is a very important online platform. So because it is a very easy, but I think and meet it's any country, any education. So we quickly we can join. So I think that's a reason is a global technology. But so I think so anytime we must modern. But so that's a will. So it's a my point, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, sir.
It's done now. Okay, I think it's Chaminda Ratnayake. Your turn.
Yes, thank you, sir. Actually, who can say quietly students got good knowledge from online education? I think we can't say exactly he got many knowledge from online education, but we can say in the physical education we can scaling the student knowledge because that if we sit in front of the camera, the teacher can't say exactly his concentration is steady with this lesson. So actually, in the physical class, the teacher can scale in where his mind and he concentration in this lesson, so he can scale in like that. So actually, the physical class is very important than online education. So yeah, that's my point.
Shahinur, Sati.
Thank you, sir, for giving me a chance. And I think online education is better than physical education, because here this is a platform where we can join with many others people of all over the uh, uh, all over the world, and we can know every here is no time and place distance. We can join is very easily. So I think online education is very better than physical education. Thank you, sir.
Okay, great. It's Kanis. Kanis?
Yes.
Okay, stop.
Yeah. What I can say, drawbacks or my opinion?
Whatever you want to say about traditional.
I'm traditional, physical. Say I'm gonna start now. So I am not in favor of online education because in-person education or physical education, face-to-face interaction, which is crucial for effective learning. So if someone has difficulty in understanding something, he can directly ask each tutors physically ask to his tutors, so tutors can easily get easily can understand easily can explain something to his students, so he can judge, teachers can judge his students whether he is attending his concentrated class or not.
Right, thank you. It's Tanuja Udawata. Stop.
I think physical education is better than online education, because physical classroom have several options for students to engage and get involved in many recreational activities. On the other hand, there are
Your topic is not physical education. You're talking about online education.
okay. Online education, there are no less socialization, because actually they can't talk to others, interact in the classroom openly, and students over them can do teamwork online all by themselves. This makes them less social. Therefore, interpersonal skills such as teamwork.
Okay, time's up. I think you got the topic wrong, Tanuja, but it's too late now. Okay, who's on this side? Rachika.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening. Start.
I think online education is better than traditional one. Oh, sorry. My topic is traditional education, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. I think traditional education is better than online education, because children can interact each other. They can ask when they have a question, they can ask teacher and can realize problems correctly. Then in online education, their minds go out. But in physical class, teacher can understand what are the needs of children and
Okay, done. That's time's up for 18. I think everyone from the 18 had a chance, right? Did I miss anyone, Afra, from the 18? Afra?
I think you have taken almost everybody.
But we got more on the B side, I think. We got some, I don't know, there's new people. Okay, we got, okay.
We have Kausar Ahmad from A, I think.
Let me see. Who?
Kausar Ahmad.
Is it A? Okay, yeah. There is no, okay. Kausar, it's your turn. Where's Kausar? Kausar Ahmad? He probably doesn't even know what's going on.
Yes,
Are
I'm
you here?
here.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. It's your turn. 20 seconds gone.
Okay, I prefer online education reduced in the pandemic days because I attend online class and my cost was very low. On the other from physical attendance.
Okay, time's up. Sorry. Who else from the B team? Tasmia shows.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much for giving me the chance. I was waiting for it so long. Okay, so.
Don't waste the time. Go on.
Okay, so I believe in there are huge differences between virtual life and real life. And here I mean that real life is where we can have our physical classes because there are lots of benefits behind that, I suppose. So my first point is we can't get distracted during our live classes the way we get distracted from online class because we get lots of notification from the Facebook, from Twitter and WhatsApp and so on. So student can get, I guess, enough benefits from online studying, especially if the class is full of 30 people or 40 people. The teacher himself cannot focus everybody equally. Second point is as we know each other.
Okay, time's up. Sorry. Okay, let's go back. A. Is there anyone? Oh, Naomi. We got Naomi. I don't think Naomi spoke. It's your turn, Naomi. Whenever you are ready. Where's Naomi? Naomi Mangalika. Where's Naomi? Yeah. Your turn. You want to say something, Naomi? You're on mute. You need to unmute first. Naomi, you gonna say something or you're gonna lose the chance? Okay. Who else is there? Taufik Rahman Sabir. Sabir.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Start.
Okay. So I'm on the online education. I think online education is better than physical education or traditional education. Because of why in the track we get many type of facilities for the time, for you say time fact or money, or we can get many ideas, or we can know many ideas from this platform, or Facebook, Google, and lots of resource. And so by the way, online education, I think best for cause of why in the track we can we have a choice to know many things, but in practical sections we can not get in the track. I think experience on for online education I can share with you, but it's not impossible and in the physical education.
It's
so I think online education is best for that very reasons.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
That's okay. Again, Tawfiq Rahman, you spoke about the opposite topic. You know, you were not online. You were traditional. Okay.
Sorry, sir.
You just lost points, but it's fine.
Don't understand, sir. Schedule. I don't understand which is the procedure. Sorry,
That's
sir.
okay. Don't worry. The idea is to talk, right? At least you got the chance to talk. So that's the idea. So don't worry about it. So, who's
Thank you, sir.
Nimantika? I think that's the last one to go. Traditional. It's your turn.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I'm talking with my own experience as a teacher.
Okay.
During the pandemic season, I had to conduct online classes for primary students. It was very unsuccessful due to lack of facilities, and we cannot see children as in the classes. We cannot monitor them properly, and practical sessions cannot be carried out also. Parents' interference was too much in the learning teaching process. So for me, traditional method is the best.
Is that it? Is that it?
Yes, sir. That's
okay. Thank you. Good. That was a good point, actually. It's a really good point. Even here, I don't even know whether these guys are sleeping now. Anyway, let's get back to can you guys switch on the cameras, please? I like to see you guys because otherwise it's just myself and I've got impossible and that's it. Right, great. Let's get back to the team leaders. Now it's Afra again. You got 2 minutes to bring up everything else you have. Wait until I say start, right? So this is the last turn for you guys to just, say whatever. Okay, start. Oh, Afra's on.
Should I talk about online education or what?
Yeah. You're talking now. Okay, let me just explain this again. Okay, this is what you're gonna do. So this is the team leaders get one more chance to bring everything up. You can talk about anything about traditional method as well. So if you're talking about traditional method, talk about the drawbacks. If you're talking about the online, if you want to add anything more, this is the time. So if you missed something, it's time for you to add something onto this. And anyone from group A can send a message to Afra on here, on the chat. You can just put it on the group as well for everyone because it's fine. And then make sure Afra just pick everything up and then say it. So, okay, let's restart. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, start.
So about the online education, it is very advantageous when it comes to what you call finding job opportunities as well. Because nowadays most of the job opportunities are online. If you have opted for remote working, right? So you can work online. So they expect that skill, right? So even there are various courses we can follow online, like Microsoft Office packages, everything. ERP system is taught online. So I just wanted to talk about the drawbacks of traditional education. So what is the problem there is like you have to spend a lot on transportation and you have to spend on your clothing and everything regarding that, right? So everybody will not have access as far as physical education is concerned, right? So even within the same country, they might have geographical barriers. And for example, if you have a natural disaster like flood or any other thing, if you're experiencing, it's difficult to travel. So those natural disasters also will have an impact on physical education. So that is the point I want to bring there, right? And the thing is, even teachers, they can conduct lectures at a convenient time when it comes to online education, right? So most of the teachers, like under physical education, they have to come physically when they come to the class. They have to work according to the timetables. If a teacher is sick on a certain day, the lesson will not be conducted, right? But on the same day, for example, if you are having online education, even if you're sick and if you are okay, like morning, if you are sick, on evening, if you're okay, then you can conduct your lectures online. And the thing is, you can also share PowerPoint presentations and you can share videos as well. If you're having conducting online education, teachers have that opportunity to share those things with the class as well. And the thing is, now most of them, they say that physical education you have interaction, whereas online education you don't have. But I don't think I support that point, because you can even socialize on your video, when you are on your web camera. You can socialize with your team members as well. So you can even socialize, have a good relationship by having video conferences and video calls.
Okay, yeah, thanks, Afra. You've gone over. Okay, that's great. Now it's Deepika's time. It's the last chance for you guys. For
Yes, thank you.
traditional. Okay, you can
Yes.
start now.
Yes, thank you everybody for your valuable ideas. I think for my point, physical education is better, understand each other and build up relationship for long run. If we are consider the primary education, best method is, I think, in traditional education. And traditional education is better chance to evaluate the students. And other thing is, if there is some people don't have access to the internet and the computers in the lack of facilities in here at the village, at that time, I think traditional education is better than online education. Thank you.
Thank you. That's great. Okay, so how was the session? How was the debate? Session is not over, but the debate is over. Did you guys like it? Raise your hand if you liked it.
Yes, yes. It's
Yeah?
great.
Good. How many of you guys enjoyed this? Did you realize something on here now? Did you guys realize something? When you guys were talking, you weren't scared. You weren't worried about the confidence. You were not worried about the fluency. You didn't care, did you? You wanted to win. So you wanted to bring up the points. Do you understand the difference now? So what
Yes,
happens
sir.
is, yeah, what happens is when you are
I'm starting feeling confident.
exactly. So this is what you need to do. So this is why we do these kind of exercises, because now you're not worried about, getting it right or wrong. You're more concerned about the points. You're not worried about the grammar. You're not worried about the pronunciation. You're not worried about the vocabulary. You don't care about those. You just bring up the points. And did you realize how fluent you guys spoke? Deepika, do you agree?
Yes, it's very good.
Yeah. I have realized, because I have spoken with some of you guys, I know how fluent you were before, and I know how much you have improved now, right? And then the people who have submitted the homework as well, I know you have improved quite a lot. So this is why these kind of exercises are very important. So that's why some of these, you don't see these in normal classes. I don't care whether they do it or not, because I have a different approach. The way I do things are different, because I know the best ways, the shortest ways, because I'm a lazy guy. I don't want to take the, the long route. I pay for speed. I will do anything to, for a shortcut to get there sooner. You understand what I'm trying to say? So these are very important. These exercises are very important. Keep doing them. Homework is very important. Try to record your videos, audios. These are very important. And then debates are very important, because you're not scared anymore. You just want to put out the points, point after point. You just want to win. So this is what you want to do. So if you want to win in speaking, it's the same thing. You just put out the words. Just say something. Keep doing it, and then you will improve. You will get the confidence when you are doing this. So this is why we will practice this. We will do this over and over. Don't worry, this is not the only time. So let's move on. This is very good. I'm glad that you guys liked it. So it's not over yet. Anyone think this is enough for today? Had enough? Who wants to go? Anyone wants to go? Okay, good. Oh, Rahman wants to go. Okay, it's not over. It's a long day actually. It's how long have you been? Okay, 4:30, almost 6. Let's see how. Okay, A and B. The competition has been really close. I'm not going to give you the result yet. I will give you the result in a minute. Let's move on to the next slide. I have something really important to share as well, but let's see if I can get there. So this value of money. I just wanted to check the value of money: US dollars, Sri Lankan rupees, Bangladesh taka, and things like that. So how much can you buy for 20,000 rupees in Sri Lanka? Ajit? Can you buy a lot of things if you go to the food city or something? What's the value now in Sri Lanka?
Now the GBP almost.
No. I'm talking about just the Sri Lankan rupees. If you have 20,000 rupees in Sri Lanka, if you go to the shop, how much stuff can you buy? Because I'm trying to visit Sri Lanka next month. I want to know. You buy a lot of things.
We can't buy a lot of things because prices are very high. Therefore, the inflation rate also increasing rapidly.
Right.
Therefore, if you come after 1 month, you can buy even I think bread also. That is the situation.
Oh yeah, you can't even buy a bread. Okay, that's great. Right, let's go to anyone from Bangladesh who wants to speak. Raise your hand. I don't know about Bangladesh. Rahman? Yeah. So how is it's Bangladesh 5,000 taka? How much can you buy for that? Can you buy a lot of things?
What amount of money? 5,000 taka.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking, with this amount, we cannot buy enough things. We cannot purchase enough things because in recent days, price hiking is a major problem.
Okay.
So day-to-day life expense is getting bigger and bigger.
Right.
So I think in terms of purchasing vegetables, fruits, and whatever the stuff we require to survive our life is gearing up. So
that's fine.
More money.
I just wanted to know. That's all. No, because I didn't know the prices in Bangladesh. That's fine. So let's. Chaminda Ratnaik, are you falling asleep? Are you sleepy?
No, actually, I'm here.
Okay, good. I thought you were going like this. Let me know if you're falling asleep, right? I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay, let's move on to the next. So, how was the session so far? We need to cover some pronunciation. We need to cover some words that we confuse. So, let's move on. Do you like the session so far? Is that okay? Shall we continue?
Really, actually, really interesting session. Really enjoyed.
Yes, sir.
We are enjoying, and the
time is flying. That's the problem. I'm just trying to squeeze everything
time is,
in 2 hours. I don't think
time is not constraint.
Yeah, to me it is though, but that's okay. Let's see what we can do. Okay, let's move on. So this is good, and okay, next thing is the best thing. We have a course for you guys. So if you think, right, if you need to go the extra mile, if you think you want to change things, if you want to improve further, if you want to pay for the speed, there is a course, and the course is conducted by a native speaker. I've got 2 students already in here who have purchased the course. I'm not going to ask them to give a review again, because it's not fair asking them over and over again, but they have given a review already, and it's in the previous session. If you listen to the previous session, they gave Tivanka and Afra gave reviews. Actually, I will ask Deepika to give a review as well, because Deepika didn't give a review. Deepika, what do you think about the course so far? You purchased the course, you paid the full fees, and you purchased the course, and you have completed quite a lot. So what do you think about the course? You give the honest opinion, okay? It doesn't matter. If you don't like, say you don't like. It's not for everyone. But you can.
Yeah, it is a very great opportunity to improve my English knowledge, because it's very helpful, because we are in Sri Lanka. We don't have much more time for speak with the native speakers, and we are living in the Sri Lanka, and we have little experience. How can they use speak in England? And if we are, I'm very like to sometimes speak with the native speakers, but I couldn't have much more chances in here. That's why I try to improve my English knowledge through this course. Thank you very much for your great effort for improve our English knowledge through this course.
Thank you, Deepika. Thank you. This is the first time I'm asking Deepika as well. Thank you. And actually, let me just go through the course quickly, because this might be helpful. I'm just giving this to you because I know this is a great course, and I have no problem, because if you guys come back, I have answers. There is no problem. No one has complained about this course so far, and the price is the best thing. It's good. You're getting a really big bargain on the price as well, because I wanted to give this to you guys, because this is really good. Let me just share the course with you guys so you can see a little bit about the course. Okay, so this is what you have in the course, right? You have, let me just go to this actually. This is better. Okay, this is one module, I think. So you have module 1 is pronouns. Then you have module 2. This is just module 1. I never look at it this way, so I don't even know how to, look at this in the category. Okay, yeah. You got module 1 pronouns, and then articles, WH question words. So how to use questions. So what, why, where, which, those things, how to use it. And it's done by a native speaker. It's done by Yana. This is the native speaker. She's from the UK, born and brought up in the UK. And she's one of our teachers. She's been with us for more than 2 years now. And the third is the self-introduction, prepositions. I will run through a little bit. So in each one, you have about 10 to 12, sessions. So in each section, So, and then you got the homework, you got the recap. So why, who, what, that's that. And then in the pronouns, let's see in that one. Again, you got, I don't know, 9 here, and then you got page 2. You got bonus tip, and then you got the extra bonus. It's another film that you can watch. It's I don't know if you guys have read the book Think and Grow Rich. This is the movie of Think and Grow Rich. It's parts. I have just split it into parts, and you can watch that. And then you got the homework, and then I will just run through it quickly and then go back to the. So similarly, you have more than like, I don't know, more than 120 sections in there. So if you purchase the course, you get access to it forever, and then you can keep the course. You can go back and, you know, refer to it whenever you want. So say, for example, if you want to go to this, you just click on that, and then let's go to one of the sections actually. Let's play that.
They won't be playing badminton. I will be expecting a good response. You will be learning a new lesson tomorrow.
So I'm not going to show you everything because everything is like that. You can pick anything. And Deepika has done, I think, a lot, and Afra has done quite a lot as well. And I'm sure you have seen the reviews. It's a really good course for you guys to follow, and it's done. The whole thing is done by a native speaker, and on top of this, we give you guys a pronunciation course, advanced pronunciation course, and then we give one-to-one session. We give one-to-one assessment with me. So you get half an hour to talk with me and then talk about all the problems. It's a one-to-one Zoom session. So I spend half an hour with everyone. I have spent half an hour with Deepika. I've spent with Afra. And then after the course, we have another one-to-one session. That's the post-assessment. And then we give you homework. We assess the homework. And then after you complete the course, you get a post course completion certificate. So it's not about the certificate. It's about what you learn and what you become from this course. That's what's very important. And I'm sure you understand by now, we try to give as much value as possible. And this is done free. And imagine how much value we will give when you pay for a course. And the course will be for you forever. It's like you will have access to the course anytime, basically, because it's an online course. So you can do anytime you want. There is no specific time. You don't need to, be available at a specific time. Whenever you're ready, whenever in the middle of the night, in the morning, whatever, and then you can revise. You can do it over and over again because it's done by a native speaker. You get used to the pronunciation, you get used to the accent. This is why it's very important, and you get the chance to say the phrases over and over again, practice them, and then you get my private number as well. You can communicate with me privately, and I'm sure Deepika and Afra will confirm that. If they have any question, they can just send a direct message to me. So we will be there. It's not like you do it and then we're not going to go anywhere. We have been here. Like in Sri Lanka, we have done quite a lot to primary kids, actually. I don't know if you guys have seen. We were running a lot of classes as well. Let's get back to the session, actually, and carry on. But I want you guys to actually take this. I recommend this. I want you guys everyone to actually purchase this. If you think you can't purchase the whole thing, like the one-to-one sessions and everything, at least purchase just the course. This is very, very important, and this will actually give you a lot of improvement to your English knowledge. I will guarantee this. And if you think after purchasing the course, after 7 days, you come back to me and say, no, I don't want this. This is crap. This has nothing to do with this. I don't want this. I will give a total refund, 100% refund, because I know this is good. I'm not scared to say it's, I'm not scared to, market this, because this is really, really good. I want everyone to purchase if you can, please. It's very good, because it's like, you go to a restaurant and you like the restaurant, you recommend that restaurant to your friends, right? You're not scared to say, oh, go to that restaurant. It's really nice. It's good food, right? Same way, this course is really good. We have put so much effort into it, and it's done by a native speaker. So that's why it's not me. And it's like me, when I'm talking, there might be mistakes because it's not my first language, but the native speaker is doing it really good. And we have, checked it so many times, and we have sold so many copies, and we are giving it to a really big bargain as well. So if you purchase it now today, you will get it for a really, really less price. Like Ajit said, he said the next month you can't even buy a bread, but you can buy this course for that for that amount. So I'm sure you appreciate that. Anyway, so let's move on to the next bit. Actually, let's learn something quickly, because I don't want to. I want to make sure you guys learn something. This is really good, actually. Can you see the screen? Anoma?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah.
So this, okay.
Can see,
Next one. So this is vocation and vacation. So these like sound similar, and it sometimes when you're writing or reading, it looks similar as well. But
vocational training. Vocation means training when learning something. Vacation is trip.
Okay.
Trip.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's what it says. Vocation is type of work, and vacation is when you go on vacation for like next month. I'm going on vacation, or in December I'm going on a vacation. So you need to use the word correctly, pronounce the word correctly, and use it at the right place. So this is something that you need to know, right? Let's move on to the next one. Everyone, is that clear? Anyone has a question?
Yes, sir, clear, sir.
Clear, good. Let's move to the next one. Principle and principle. Principle and principle. Many people make this mistake when you're writing about the principle in the school. You spell it.
Principal is the person, or principle, that is rule of theory, something. Principle.
Yeah, principle. Principles.
Principle.
You stick to the principles. So principles are the rules or theories, right? The principal is the person who's, in a school, it's the principal, vice principal. Yeah, you understand? So make sure you look at the word, the way it's spelled, and then use it at the right place, and make sure you don't make that mistake. Okay? These are common mistakes that people make when you're writing, and even when you're using in a sentence, use it correctly. Next word.
Quite, that's quite.
Okay, Nuan, can you say these two words, please?
To large, quite and quite.
Quiet and quiet.
Quiet and quiet.
Quiet.
Okay, good. Quiet and quiet. The first one is
quiet.
Quiet. The first one is quiet, and the second one is quiet. Quiet. Be quiet. Okay, and quite large, quite small, quite big. So quite is to a large degree. Okay. When you're spelling, this is a very common misspelled word, quiet, because it's hard to remember how to spell it. Right. Next one. Desert and desert. The first one, desert
and
desert.
Desert and desert.
Desert, the large dry areas, desert.
So the desert is a large dry area. You know what a desert is. And dessert is what you eat after dinner or after the meal, the sweet stuff, right?
Dessert.
Remember the words. Right. Next
I'm
one.
gonna pronounce. I'm gonna
The next one.
Dessert.
Next one is breath and breathe.
Breath and breathe.
Breath and breathe.
Yeah, take
So it's the noun and the verb.
Last
Right?
noun.
Breathe
Breathe.
is
Inhale.
to inhale
Breathe
or
is a
to
verb.
exhale.
Breath is a noun.
Yeah. Okay. So when you're pronouncing it, when you see the word, when you're reading it, people tend to make the mistake of reading it incorrectly or pronouncing it incorrectly. So make sure you pronounce it properly. Breath, because the way it's written sometimes it confuses people. Breath and breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So that's breathe. Breathing is what you're doing, right? Breath is what you take, right? Good. Let's move on. How was the section so far? Is it going okay? Let's go faster. Let's try and finish as much as we can, okay? Right. Oh, the quiz. Quiz time.
Principle. First one.
Like to say the principal.
You need to type it on the thing, chat. So whatever you think, just put it on the chat, A or B. Quickly put it on the chat, and then we'll move on. And then once I move on, Tara will put the answer.
Answer is A.
Tara will put the answer. Where's Tara? Who is? Oh, she's there. Right.
Answer is A.
Yeah, you don't need to say. I'm going to mute everyone. Don't say anything. Just put the answer in the chat. So, and then the correct answer will be there afterwards. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Jane has a vacation for teaching or vocation for teaching. A or B? Just put it on the chat. Okay, let's move on to the next one. We'll do it soon. The rules of the game are quite simple or quite simple. A or B? Question number 4. He is a man of principle or principle? A or B? You only have to type in a letter, right? So I'm not going to give you a lot of time because then we can cover a lot more, right? Let's move on. Years ago, the area was a what? A or B? Right, next one, quiz 6. Take a deep, A or B? I'm not going to say it because if I say it, you're going to know. And quiz 7, last one. You're taking a summer, A or B? Good. Let's move on to pronunciation now. Quickly do some pronunciation, and I think we can finish on time if we do it this way. So unmute yourselves, everyone. Now,
Coupon.
Coupon.
pronounce this
Coupon.
word. It's okay to get it
Coupon.
wrong first time.
Coupon.
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 Coupon. Coupon. So this is how you pronounce it. This is how you should pronounce it.
Coupon.
Coupon.
On.
Coupon.
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 Yeah.
Coupon.
Coupon.
Many people say coupon. It's not coupon. It's coupon. Coupon.
Coupon.
Yeah.
Coupon.
Good.
Coupon.
Coupon. Very good. Next. Let's move
Coupon.
to the next one. What's this word?
Dengue.
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 Very good.
Dengue. Dengue.
Dengue. Because I
Dengue. Not
used to
dengue.
hear a lot of people say dengue, but it's not dengue, it's dengue.
Dengue.
Dengue. Yeah.
Dengue.
Dengue.
Next one. How do you say this?
Barry. Barry.
Berry.
Barry. Barry.
Berry.
Barry.
Berry. Berry.
Berry.
Berry.
Barry.
Berry.
Berry. Berry.
Berry. Berry.
Berry. Yeah. You pronounce it like berry.
Berry.
Yeah. Berry.
Berry.
Barry. Barry.
What's this?
Asthma.
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 Asthma. Yeah. You don't say asthma. You don't pronounce the t. You say asthma. Asthma. Asthma.
Asthma.
Yeah.
Asthma.
Good.
Asthma.
What's this?
Pasta.
Pasta.
Pasta. Pasta.
Pasta.
Pasta.
Pasta. Pasta.
Pasta.
Yeah.
Pasta.
Good.
Pasta.
What's this?
Police.
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 Polish.
Police.
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 Polish.
Police.
Polish.
Per.
Police.
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 Police. Police. No.
Police.
Not police.
Polish.
Police.
Police. Police.
Police.
Police. What's this?
Genre.
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 Yeah.
Genre.
Genre. What's it?
Sweet.
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 Soup. Soup.
Not sweet. It's sweet.
Sweet.
So this is how you pronounce. This is how you pronounce this word. Okay.
Sweet. Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh no, man.
Sour.
Tower.
Sour.
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 Right. Let's go on to the last bit. We're only 3 minutes out, so it's good. I think we are catching up. Okay, so things you can do today to improve your English. Yeah. Learn a new word. So every single day, try to learn a new word. I think Tara, you have to be thankful to Tara. She, shares a lot of new words every single day, and phrases and a lot of things. So you need to learn this if you don't know, or just learn a new word. Learn a new phrase as well. So that's why we share every single day. I think we share a new word, we share a new phrase, and then write down how you spent your day in your diary. So keep a diary. It doesn't have to be private stuff. Just write down things. So when you're writing things and when you're saying things, you get used to writing it properly, saying it properly, and seeing it in the right way, because you're getting used to seeing things. So that's why it's very important. Okay. Those are the 3 tips. And then lastly, this is the course. So which course are you buying, basically? The full course or the course only? You guys need to buy something. I'm sure you understand this. Okay, the price is $47 £47. It's 20,000 rupees in Sri Lankan money, I think. Yeah, and if anyone wants, if anyone can't pay the whole lot in one go, you can pay in 2 lots. It's fine. We want you to purchase this because this is very, very important, because you will definitely improve, much faster if you purchase it. Impossible, you have a question? You're on mute. You need to unmute. You can ask any questions you have.
Hello, sir. No, I'm saying I'm very sorry. My battery is running low now. I won't be able to catch up with you. So do you please?
Sorry, I didn't hear properly. Actually, what did you say?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I was saying my battery is now getting low. It might.
Okay. It's your friends, and it's getting dark as well. I think you're outside. It's okay. Thank you for joining. It was great to have you in the session.
Most welcome.
You're in the group anyway, so keep contacting us. Keep uploading stuff. You're very good. You're active in the group. I like it. Well done. So others, anyone who has a question, be more than welcome to ask any questions you have. I take the personal responsibility about the course. There is no problem with the course. It's done actually again by a native speaker, and you have picked up everything. I think you got 11 modules in the course and more than 120 videos, and it's a lot. It's split into 90 days and it takes ages to complete it. I think Deepika wanted to do it soon in like 2 weeks, but couldn't do it in 2 weeks. It's still taking time, right?
Yes, because I over and over try to practice. That's why it takes the time.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. So you learn the phrases, because these we have accumulated all the phrases that you are commonly using, because that's what you need to use. If you, for example, I'll give you an example. You still have time. So if you want to talk about yourself, you need to practice this, right? If you want to go and on a date, for example, and meet someone, if you practice well, you can tackle it well, right? Or if you go for an interview, you practice the interview phrases. You need to practice your about your experience, how to talk about your experience. You might have a lot of experience, and if you can't say it properly, then you struggle to get the job.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. So it's not the experience that counts. In the interview, you need to be able to communicate. Otherwise, you're missing out. You might have a lot of experience and then miss out on the interview, unfortunately, because you can't communicate properly. That's a big problem many people have. So that's what we are trying to change. And this will give you, because another thing is, when you sound better, people look at you in a different perspective. Imagine you pronounce the words correctly. Like last session, I did some words. Say, for example, career is the right word. Imagine you go and say carrier. So it's the wrong word, right? So that's why people, for company, you say company. You say company, then you lose the job sometimes, Do you understand? I'm not making jokes out of anyone. What I'm trying to say is, this is the reality. When you go somewhere, when you go to a job, when you go for an interview, if you have the proper background, if you speak properly, if you communicate well, you are more likely to get the job. So that's why you need to learn how to pronounce the words properly. When I go for an interview, even if it's here in London, I don't care. I speak well, and I'm very confident. I don't have a problem. People have asked me if I was born here. I'm not even joking. And I wasn't born here. I was born in Kandy in Sri Lanka. And I left Sri Lanka after my university. So I studied in Sri Lanka in Sinhala medium, not in English medium, in Sinhala medium. I did my A levels in Sinhala medium. You can change, and I know how you can change. That's why I'm teaching you this. And that's why we have put all the effort into creating these courses for you guys, because people think, oh, we can't do it. We are born in a different country. How can you speak English like a native speaker? The first thing is the mentality. You need to create the mentality, proper mindset, and you need to believe in yourself that you can do it. And then you need to put the effort. Just believing is not good. Having a hope is not good if you don't work towards achieving that goal. So that's why I asked you, what is your English goal? That's very important. So if your English goal is to improve and speak like a native speaker and speak fluently, then you need to change. How you change is by taking uncomfortable action. You need to do the homework. For the people who have purchased the course, it's the homework, we give one-to-one feedback. Deepika, I have given her one-to-one feedback. Afra, I have given her one-to-one feedback. And once you purchase the course, you will get VIP access to all the sessions I do anyway. That's another benefit. When we sold the course, they didn't even know that we had these sessions. These are just, we contact them, ask them if they're available. If they're available, I ask them to join because they are VIPs to us. You understand? So if I do another session, I'm not going to ask them to come for every session, but I will give them an opportunity. You understand? So you will get an opportunity like that as well. And then you will get a one-to-one session. To book a one-to-one session with me. This is not the only course I do actually. I do other courses, and normally I charge £47 just for half an hour. Just to book a session with me, because I do meditation. For meditation, just to book a session with me, I charge £47 for half an hour. And you get a half an hour with me to talk about, this is the assessment. I do the full assessment with you guys. And then after the course, you get a post-assessment, which itself is 98 pounds. And plus you get the native speaker course, you get the pronunciation course, you get the tips, and then you get the course completion certificate. And then you get these sessions as well. You get the homework, you get the reviews, everything. So I think this is a really good opportunity. But the thing is, you only get this within the session. After the session, we don't give it because it's got a discount code attached to it. In the last session, we did the same thing. After the session, we don't give it. Even in the group, even in the WhatsApp group, we don't give it. So because we want you guys to take the action now. So Anoma, which one are you getting? The full course or the course only? A or B? No one?
Full course.
Full course. Very good.
Yeah.
No one? Because I take the personal responsibility. It's not something that I'm going to give it to you and, run away with it. We have been in Sri Lanka for the last, actually, 2.5 years. We have taught primary level kids, actually. We have done a lot of online courses for kids, Zoom sessions, actually. And we have more than 1,000 kids from Sri Lanka. But we stopped the operations in Sri Lanka because of the COVID and the problems in Sri Lanka. But we might start again soon. We have a few individual sessions, but other than that, because the teachers had problems, there were power cuts. So that's why we brought this course. So power cuts won't affect the problem. It's not going to be a problem whether you have power or not. When you have power, you do this. Nuan, what do you think? A or B?
Yeah. So A. So, but 100% is still not.
Why not?
Decide.
Why not?
So
100% decide. Why can't you decide now? You're a big man. Huh? You want to go further or not? You need to take these, decisions. You need to make these decisions because some of these people, I can remember Afra, before she purchased the course, she was asking so many questions, Afra, right, Afra?
Yes.
Yeah, say something about that. You were asking so many questions, up and down, up and down. What is this? Blah, 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 blah. I was even a little bit annoyed, honestly speaking. But now, are you happy with the course or not?
Yeah, I'm really satisfied. Actually, when I purchased this course, I didn't even know anything about it. It's just based on a UK job opportunity. I was given a list to follow a list of courses for my what do you call to get a job opportunity in UK. So I had so many doubts. Like I did not even know about this course. I was like, is it worth? Is it worth for the investment I make? Is it effective? Will it improve my skills? And I had so many things in head. But after I purchased the course, once I started accessing the library, then I found that it was really worth the money. Like it gave a very good value for money, right? So 20,000 rupees in Sri Lanka now, I think we can't even eat for 5 days. I think, right? So much expensive because inflation is too high. But in spite of that situation, I was very happy that I purchased the course because the thing is, it was conducted by a native speaker, right? And there are around 120 modules in the what do you call the course content, and it is very useful. Like if one wants to improve the pronunciation, they can just go through it anytime they want, flexible hours, and they can just access the course. And it will also improve when one wants to face a thing like an interview or something, right? Exactly how you should pronounce the words, about the grammar, everything is in this course contents. And the course content is very friendly. Anybody can understand that very well. So I would recommend everybody to purchase this course, and it is very worth the investment you make. So 20,000 is nowadays is nothing in Sri Lanka, right? So 21,000 you can't do it. You can do only a few things now today, because even price of a bed today is 300 rupees. We have to pay for a bread, right? So I think this course is very worth, and I recommend all of you to purchase this course.
Understood, Mr. Apta.
Sorry?
Yeah, understood. I think that's very clear. No?
Yeah, no, it's Afra is not getting any commission out of this. I have no, yeah, this is nothing like that. It's just, you might think, oh, maybe I have.
Genuine opinions, yeah.
Yeah, these are genuine opinions. You can, yeah, because last time Tivanka was here as well, and Tivanka couldn't make it this time. And I asked another student, actually, she said she can't make it. So anyway, so I want everyone, you guys, to please do this for you. It's going to benefit you, and you will thank me later, because sometimes you push. You know, I'm trying to push you guys because I know this is the best. You can't get any better than this, because we have done the best we can, and therefore I think this is the best opportunity. And because you're not getting this price, normally it's double the price. It's just for the course, it's double the price. It's 97 pounds if you just buy the native speaker course only. That's how we charge. That's how much we charge. If you look at the price, we have given 50% discount on that, but then we have added all the other courses to it, and the one-to-one sessions with me, and then you get live sessions. If there is a live session, we will invite you like this. You will get at least a couple of live sessions as well. So I'm not going to keep saying this. Please go to the link. I think Tara has shared the link. Go in there, and if anyone wants to pay by bank transfer, then we have in Sri Lanka, you can transfer into the Learning Champs account. We have an account in Sri Lanka, so if you want that, we can share that as well. But otherwise, purchase it now. Who else is there? Rahman, Taufik Rahman. Which one are you buying? Taufik. Taufik? Is it frozen or is that a picture, or are you there? Can't even see. Tanuja? Which one? A or B? The full course or the course only? Sainur? Tanim, I think it's getting late now. I want everyone to purchase this. Actually, it's compared to, it's peanuts. to be honest. Yeah, but it's a lot of value. It's a big investment, and you won't regret it. And don't let it go and then come back later, thinking, okay, I will do it later, because you're not going to get the same rate later. And if you register now, you get 50% discount, which will only be 5,000 taka, Bangladesh taka, isn't it? Yeah. And if it's Sri Lankan rupees, it's about 20,000, or maybe even less. I don't know the rate actually. It will be 19,000 something, I don't know, depending on the exchange rate. So go in there, purchase the course, and then we'll have another session, and then book once. As soon as you purchase the course, you'll get the link to book a session with me, and then we'll have a in-depth chat about your problems, what you're facing, and then maybe we can align the homework. And because different people have different objectives. If it's to do with interview preparation, we focus on that. If it's to do with pronunciation, we focus on that. If it's to do with vocabulary, we focus on that, because we need to focus on the individual person in order to achieve their objective. We can't just have anything for anyone, right? So it's not one for anyone, but this one has got everything to do with okay. So I am going to say that's it for today, and thank you everyone for joining. You still have the link. So I think Tara can share the link with you guys on your WhatsApp individually. We are not going to share that link with you on the WhatsApp group, but she will share the link with you guys privately. So go in, and you only have today to purchase this, and otherwise it will be after another session. You might get a chance, but I don't know if you guys will be invited to the next session again, because we need to give everyone a chance, and we can't put a lot of people into one session as well, because then it's going to be cramped up. Even today was a bit too much. I wanted about 25 maximum, but we have 30. Anyone has any questions before you guys go? No?
Are there any small groups in that course?
Sorry, are there any?
Small groups for improving speaking ability in that course?
In the course, no, but we will, once you purchase the course, what we'll do is we will invite you to any session that we have. But in the course, it's a self-learning thing. So you just, once you purchase, you do it at your own pace. So if you want to do what, it's a 90-day program. So it's broken into 90 days. So you can cover day 1, day 2, day 3 like that, or you can do a couple of days in one go if you want to. But we recommend you go day by day. So after 30 days, or after 90 days, you'll be much better. But you have to practice. That's the most important thing. It's not, if you purchase the course and do nothing, nothing will happen. Right? It's like anything else. So you have to make sure. That's why I had to, sometimes I push these people. You can ask them. I ask them, where's the homework? Because sometimes, even if it's adults, you have to push them, because now they feel responsible. Then they do the homework. If I push, they will do. Otherwise, there are some people who bought the course who didn't even start the course until I pushed them. I'm like, you bought the course. Why aren't you starting this? Why aren't you doing it? Then they're like, oh, I need to find time. I'm like, you paid it. I shouldn't be doing that, because normally I would have just left it, right? Because I've got the full money. But I want them to, get something out of it. That's the objective. So that's why I'm pushing you guys. I will be pushing you. If you guys purchase it, I will be pushing you, because I want you guys to take something out of it. I don't want money for nothing. You understand? So please purchase it. It's really good. If you have any doubts, ask me questions. If not, we will wind up for today. It's been a while, and I've been talking for a long time now, and I need some rest as well. Thank you guys for joining, and hope you guys are enjoying in the groups as well. Make sure you submit the homework, do the homework, take uncomfortable action. This is very important for you to improve. These are very important things that you need to do. And purchase the course today. Otherwise, you're not going to get the bonus, the discount. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. Take care. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you very much. Good night, everybody. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.